Hi guys, Shannon here with Anchored Soul Therapy, and I'm here to talk about the upcoming moon transit. So this moon transit is going to be for February 19th, 2019, and it is a full moon in Virgo. This is also called the snow moon, and it's called the snow moon because most of the time during this year we have lots of snowfall in different places. Thankfully I'm in Florida, so there's not much snow here. So the full moon, we're going to talk about what the full moon is, when it's going, what the transit through Virgo is, and what you can expect emotionally. And then we'll go over some things you can do if you practice any type of full moon rituals as well. So this is going to, if I'm looking away, it's just because I'm looking at my notes. All right, so this is going to affect the first degree Virgos, those born within the first degrees of Virgo. It's also going to affect people born with personal planets and points 27 to 30 degrees of fixed signs, which is the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and 0 to 5 degrees of mutable signs, so Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So what that means is your personal planets. So any personal planets that you are 27 to 30 degrees in Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, regardless of where it is in your chart, you're going to feel this through those houses. And then your 0 to 5 degrees of Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, right? So everybody's gonna feel it, but you specifically, those with those signs, are going to feel it more this transit. So the first degrees of Virgo is what this full moon is transiting in. It's trining Mars and Uranus, and it's happening at the time when Venus is between Saturn and Pluto. Even though Venus kind of feels stuck between the two of them. But also Mercury is conjunct Neptune while it sextiles Saturn and Venus. So basically Virgo, let's talk about Virgo real quick, right? So Virgo is a very hard-working sign. This is, it's all about harvesting and production, being of service, and purity. So if you meet Virgos, a lot of Virgos are very hardworking. They always are working to serve others or to give service some way. And they're always trying to work on their production and always make sure they're seeing the harvest come. Virgo is also about, very important about their appearance. They can tend to be, everybody has their good and their positive sides of the sign. So the negative things of Virgo is more like critical, being detached emotionally, sometimes feeling as if they're a know-it-all, just because they study a lot. So it kind of like makes them feel like they know more than the average person on different subjects. So while this full moon is going through Virgo, everyone here, especially those who have those signs, anywhere Venus or anywhere Virgo is in your chart, and then the transits that I talked about, the different degrees of those fixed and mutable signs. Now is a time where your eyes are gonna be really open to your work, your habits in life, your health, and your routines, because Virgo is all about, routines and lists and health and being productive, right? So we're going to get strong messages of intuitive messages, and feelings are going to emerge, but you're going to feel stuck because of the different transits of where Venus is at. You're going to feel stuck, like you're going to want to make these changes, but you're going to feel like, you don't have enough time, you don't have enough resources, or you just aren't able to make those changes that you desire. So this is perfect though, timing with the full moon, because the full moon is all about releasing things that no longer serve us, releasing all of the stuff that may be holding us back, or things that we no longer resonate with, right? So, you know, any mindsets that are holding us back, or any people, any places that are keeping us from our goals and keeping us from reaching where we want to be regarding our work, our health, and our routines, now is the time to purge those out, and now is the time to let them go and be okay with letting them go, so that we can allow our life to prosper in the direction that we want it to prosper in. So for those of you who practice moon rituals, there's always some things that I love to do. Obviously, lighting candles. White candles are good because you can use it for anything. If you want to focus on when you do your ceremonies for meditation or anything, and you want to focus on finances, you want to use green candles. If you want love or romance, you want to use red or pink candles. I like using white because it's universal. And then I also burn sage. This is just some loose sage that I have. But I take a bunch of this and break it up over charcoal. And sage cleanses, it removes all energy, negative and positive. It just cleanses the space. And then you have Palo Santo, which is nice as well. You can just light this, or you can break chunks off of it and put it in with charcoal and your loose sage if you don't have the bundle of sage. So Palo Santo is the same, like it will clear the energy, but it also invites positive energies into the space that you're working with. Now I got some crystals, because when you're doing these meditations, you want to, I like to use crystals that are good for the sign, which is Virgo. So but an overall one is selenite, and this is, you can find this in big chunks usually, and it's pretty affordable. This will cleanse all crystals. You don't have to clean this. You definitely do not want to get it in water because it's very porous. But you can set it in a windowsill. And the full moon is excellent to put all your crystals out so it can cleanse them. But I like to use these when I'm doing my meditations. So another stone is moonstone for Virgo. Let's see if the camera can get onto these little pieces here. So this is moonstone here. Moonstone is really great for sleep as well. And then carnelian, which is a very popular stone. These are easy to find in local crystal shops. I don't know if you can see that now. And then the other one is amber. What is that? Doesn't want to focus. So amber is, it kind of feels like a little plasticky. It's very lightweight, like true amber is very lightweight and it's plasticky. And this is a non-tumbled piece. You'll find them a lot in those amber teething bracelets for kids. But you can find raw pieces on occasion. And then there's also citrine. So citrine is a very rare crystal. Some people may feel like it isn't, but a lot of people sell amethyst that's been heated as citrine because it's cheaper for them. So this here is a piece of amethyst. And when you heat amethyst, it turns the golden yellow color that a lot of people try to pass off as citrine. But in fact, this piece here is real citrine. You can see it's a little darker. It's more expensive. It's harder to find. You can see the difference there. So when shopping for citrine, it's hard to tell. The trained eye can find it. It took me many, many years to learn how to spot it. But a lot of a lot of places break off the amethyst. So like, see, here's the amethyst, and then it's heated and it turns yellow. All right, so the crystals you want to use: citrine, carnelian, moonstone, amber. If you don't have any of those, you can always use clear quartz, selenite, which is pretty easy to find. And then any type of exercising you want to do. Yoga is really excellent to do at this time during the moon phase. Cycling and walking, really getting out and getting grounded, because Virgo is an earth sign. So, you know, grounding yourself and grounding those energies so you can, and as you're doing the physical activities, it'll help you get out of your mind and actually into your body so that you can feel your emotions and not be all up in your head. You know, Virgo tends to not like to feel emotions, but feeling the emotions and getting into your heart space and your body allows you to actually feel them for what they really are and not be in your head and be in your ego. So that's it for the snow moon, the full moon in Virgo transit. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or you need a personal birth chart reading, I am available to do so. Just email me at AnchoredSoulTherapy@yahoo.com, and I'll be happy to help you with your personal reading. Thank you. Bye.